Every summer, the highways fill up with RVers heading to their favorite campgrounds, living the dream and making memories with their families. But mixed in with all those happy campers are the accidents waiting to happen. People making towing mistakes that turn a relaxing vacation into a highway disaster. I'm talking about jackknife trailers blocking 3 lanes of interstate, fifth wheels that have separated from their trucks, and travel trailers flipped on their sides because someone thought they knew better than physics. These aren't freak accidents. They're preventable crashes caused by people who never learned the real rules of safe towing. Here's what really gets me. Most of these accidents could be avoided with basic knowledge that nobody bothers to teach. The dealership hands you the keys, shows you how to plug in the electrical connection, and sends you on your way like you just bought a bicycle instead of a 10,000-pound missile. Today I'm breaking down the 13 most common RV towing mistakes that cause serious crashes. These are the errors that separate safe RVers from the ones you see on the evening news. Master these and you'll be in the 10% of RV owners who actually know what they're doing out there. Let's get into it before you become another cautionary tale. Number 1. Wrong hitch weight distribution. Here's the mistake that probably causes more RV accidents than all the others combined. Improper tongue weight distribution. Most people think as long as their truck can pull the trailer's total weight, they're good to go. Dead wrong, and sometimes literally. Tongue weight should be 10 to 15% of your trailer's total weight. Too little and your trailer will start wagging the dog, swaying until it jackknifes. Too much and you'll overload your rear axle, making your truck's front end light and dangerous. Most people never actually weigh their tongue weight. They just guess or trust whatever the dealer told them. Then they wonder why their trailer starts dancing when a semi passes. The fix is simple. Use a tongue weight scale or visit a truck stop with a CAT scale. Load your trailer exactly how you'll be camping, then check the actual numbers. If your tongue weight is off, adjust your cargo distribution until it's in that 10 to 15% sweet spot. Number 2. Exceeding your vehicle's tow rating. This one seems obvious, but you'd be amazed how many people convince themselves that tow ratings are just suggestions. They'll hook up an 8,000-pound trailer to a truck rated for 6,000 pounds because it's only for a few hundred miles. Here's the brutal truth. Exceeding your tow rating isn't just about whether your engine can pull the load. It's about whether your transmission can handle the heat, whether your brakes can stop the combined weight, and whether your frame can take the stress without cracking. Your real tow rating depends on your specific truck, your options, your payload, and even your elevation. That F-150 might be rated for 11,000 pounds in perfect conditions, but add passengers, cargo, and altitude, and your real capacity might be 8,000 pounds or less. Number 3. Ignoring trailer sway and hoping it goes away. Trailer sway is your RV's way of telling you something's wrong, but too many people treat it like a minor annoyance instead of the emergency warning it actually is. They'll just slow down a little, grip the steering wheel tighter, and pray it stops. Here's what's happening. Aerodynamic forces are overwhelming your setup's stability, building energy with each oscillation. Left unchecked, that gentle rocking turns into violent swaying that can flip your trailer in seconds. The worst thing you can do is hit the brakes or try to steer out of it. The right response is counterintuitive. Let off the gas gradually, keep your steering wheel straight, and apply only the trailer brakes to straighten things out. If you're getting sway, you've got a fundamental problem with your setup. Professional drivers know that any sway is too much sway. Number 4. Overloading without knowing it. Most RVers are driving around significantly overweight and don't even know it. They think as long as their trailer weighs less than its GVWR, they're fine. Wrong. There are multiple weight limits you need to stay under. Your truck has a payload limit. Your trailer has a cargo carrying capacity. Your axles have individual weight limits. Your tires have load ratings. Exceeding any of them can cause serious problems. The only way to know for sure is to weigh your loaded rig at a truck stop scale. Not just total weight, but individual wheel positions. Compare those numbers to your actual ratings, not the marketing numbers. Number 5. Using inadequate or wrong safety chains. Safety chains are your last line of defense when everything goes wrong, but most people treat them like an afterthought. They'll use whatever chains came with the trailer and never think about them again until they're dragging sparks down the highway. The chains need to be rated for your trailer's gross weight, crossed under the hitch tongue to form a cradle, and just long enough to allow turning without binding. They should keep the tongue from dragging if your hitch fails completely. I see people using hardware store chains, attaching them to random points, or running them so long that a dropped tongue would plow a furrow in the asphalt. That's not safety equipment. That's an accident waiting to happen. Number 6. Improper mirror setup and blind spot management. Towing without proper mirrors is like driving blindfolded. Yet I see people trying to tow wide trailers with factory mirrors weaving around because they can't see what's happening behind them. You need to see down both sides of your trailer and have a clear view of traffic behind you. If your trailer is wider than your truck, and most are, your factory mirrors won't cut it. You need extended mirrors designed for towing. Your blind spots are huge when towing. A pickup with a travel trailer can have blind spots extending 3 lanes on either side and 200 feet behind. Signal early, change lanes slowly, and assume there's always a car in your blind spot. Number 7. Wrong tire pressure and ignoring load ratings. Tire problems cause more RV breakdowns than any other single issue, and most are preventable with proper pressure and load management. RV tires operate much closer to their maximum load capacity than car tires, making proper pressure critical. You need to calculate proper pressure based on your actual load, not just use the maximum rating. Weigh your trailer at each wheel position, then consult the manufacturer's load table to determine minimum pressure needed. Don't forget about age. RV tires often age out before they wear out. Most manufacturers recommend replacement after 6 to 7 years, regardless of tread depth. Check your tire dates, they're stamped on the sidewall. Number 8. Inadequate brake controller setup. A properly adjusted brake controller is critical for safety, but most people either don't have one or don't know how to set it up correctly. Electric trailer brakes need to be synchronized with your truck's brakes to work effectively. Too little brake force and your trailer will push your truck during stops. Too much and your trailer wheels will lock up, causing instability. The right setting varies with load, road conditions, and driving style. Your brake controller settings need to change based on conditions. Empty versus loaded, mountains versus flats, wet versus dry, all require different brake force settings for optimal safety. Number 9. Dangerous passing and lane change techniques. Passing with a trailer isn't just a longer version of passing with a car, it's a completely different skill requiring different techniques and much more planning. When you're towing, your acceleration is reduced, your stopping distance is longer, and your rig takes up more road space. The safe approach requires looking much further ahead and planning moves long before you need to make them. Never try to pass on hills or in heavy traffic. Your reduced acceleration means you'll be in the oncoming lane much longer than you expect. Lane changes require the same planning. Signal early, check mirrors repeatedly, and change lanes gradually. Other drivers can't always see your signals around your trailer, so give them extra time to react. Number 10. Weather driving without adjusting technique. Weather conditions that are challenging in a car can be deadly when towing. High winds, rain, and crosswinds affect your rig differently, but most people don't adjust their driving until it's too late. Crosswinds are probably the biggest weather danger for RVers. Your trailer acts like a giant sail, and suddenly finding yourself in the wrong lane because of a wind gust is terrifying. If winds are strong enough to push your rig around, find a safe place to wait it out. Rain creates multiple hazards beyond slippery roads. Your visibility is reduced, stopping distance increased, and standing water can cause hydroplaning. Check weather along your entire route and have backup plans for dangerous conditions. Number 11. Backing up without a spotter or system. Backing up a trailer is where a lot of accidents happen. People hit other RVs, run into trees, or jackknife their rigs trying to get into campsites without proper technique or assistance. Go slow and use a spotter whenever possible. Your spotter should be positioned where they can see both your truck and trailer using hand signals you've agreed on beforehand. Place your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel and move it in the direction you want the trailer to go. Keep movement small and smooth. If you get out of alignment, pull forward and start over rather than trying to fix it by backing further. Number 12. Mechanical pre-trip inspection failures. Professional truck drivers do detailed pre-trip inspections because they know small problems become big disasters when pulling heavy loads, but most RVers just hook up and go, assuming everything's fine until something breaks. Your inspection should cover hitch connections, safety chains, electrical connections, tire condition and pressure, brake function, and all lights. Also check fluid levels, belts, and hoses on your truck because towing puts extra stress on all systems. Do this every time you hook up, not just at the beginning of long trips. A 2-minute inspection can prevent hours of problems later. Number 13. Emergency response panic and poor decisions. When something goes wrong while towing, your response in the first few seconds determines whether you'll have a minor incident or major disaster. Most people panic and make the situation worse. Have a plan before you need it. Know what to do if your trailer starts swaying, how to respond to a tire blowout, and where your emergency equipment is located. For most emergencies, the right response is counterintuitive. If your trailer starts swaying, don't hit the brakes. Ease off the gas and apply only trailer brakes. If you have a tire blowout, don't slam on brakes, maintain your grip and slow down gradually. Most importantly, know when to get off the road immediately. If something doesn't feel right, find a safe place to stop and figure out what's wrong. Look, I know this seems like a lot to remember, but every one of these mistakes has killed people or caused serious accidents. The difference between safe RVers and accident statistics isn't luck, it's knowledge and preparation. The good news is that once you understand these principles and develop good habits, safe towing becomes second nature. The key is taking towing seriously from day one. This isn't just a bigger version of driving your car, it's a completely different skill set that requires education, practice, and constant attention to detail. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you made any of these mistakes? What was your scariest towing experience? Drop your stories in the comments because real experience is the best teacher. And if this video might prevent someone from becoming an accident statistic, share it with your RVing friends. Hit that like button, subscribe for more straight talk about RV safety, and remember, the road is full of people who thought they knew what they were doing until physics proved them wrong.